Hey everyone, I discovered a few things, really answers to my own questions in enriching students, so I thought a quick video might be the best way to solve my problems. So first off, if we go under the scheduling tab, you can see the students in your office hours. Sorry about that. So these are all my students here, and because Emily Einen has already put in some appointments for students, I'll notice that this gentleman won't be in class during office hours. He'll be in music. Okay, I'm going to scroll up. So from here, if I wanted to assign one of my students, one of my office hours students, my advisory students, a place to go, I'm going to pick Aiden Carney, for example. I'm going to search for him here, and he shows up, and I'm going to select him. When I select him, it shows all of his different availabilities, for next week. So it looks like on the 9th, he has an open schedule. So if I want to assign him someplace, I'm going to look over here and choose the 9th because it's available. And now I want to assign him to get some science help. And then I can choose myself. And notice that office hours show up. Advisory does not show up because I'm not available. It says homeroom shows up, and I'm not sure why. So office hours. Oh, I know homeroom shows up because I am his homeroom teacher. That's why. So appointment type, this will be office hours or extra help. And then we save it. And now Aiden is scheduled to come in and meet me. It would show up on Aiden's schedule, and it shows up on my schedule. Now, you can do that for any student in the school, not just your office hours students, and you can create appointments. Next thing I wanted to show you that I had trouble doing is viewing the schedule of my own advisory students. So if you click View Schedule right here, I can look at where my students are going to be next week. So you notice on the left-hand side, the students' names are listed. And here it gives you the next 5 days. So this Ben Baker will be in band. And then if we scroll down, we have Aiden, who I've been experimenting with, has office hours and office hours again. Here he is meeting with me for extra help. And here he's meeting with Mrs. Carney for some math help. So that's how you get to see where your students are going. Now, how do you take attendance and how do you see who's coming to get you? This was my question I posted on Padlet. So I'm going to my dashboard. When I go to the dashboard, I have no appointments this week because the week's over. So I was getting stuck because I felt like I couldn't change anything here. I have all these days over here, nothing scheduled, no courses or anything. So eventually I was told that I can actually just, where it says select start date, change the date. So when I click on that and I go to September, and let's say I start on September 8th, now you'll notice that nothing is scheduled on Monday. My advisory students haven't picked anything yet, so nothing on Tuesday. But on Wednesday, I have 2 attendees. So if I view that schedule, here I have Aiden, who I just created, coming into my office hours, as well as Julia Eifert, who I was experimenting with earlier, coming into my office hours. So here I can check whether or not they come or do not come. So my suggestion, I'm not sure how we're going to do this whole school, but my suggestion is we book our entire block. So if our advisory students aren't leaving, we sign up for the dates that they're staying in. So then over here, the number of seats changes and we can take attendance. So let's say I have 10 students in advisory, 5 of them leave, then that means I have 5 seats that are occupied. I should expect those 5 people to tell me that they will be in here just for office hours. And let's say I take on 5 more people, they'll also show up in this particular menu. Anyway, I found that helpful to me, and I wanted to get it out and say it out loud and hear myself say it before the long weekend. So if this is helpful to you, that's great.